Birds have different flight styles. They're not all created equal, so to speak. Falcons live in different areas all around the planet, and they have to perform in those areas. The rolling hills and so forth, and the vast, wide open flat spaces. Gyrfalcons live in those areas, and they fly accordingly. I'm going to be giving them a little exercise flight that involves lure flying. I don't know if any of you have either seen me do this before or someone else, or seen a video of it, but basically it's going to involve me setting the bird down. Maybe I'll take him back to the picnic table so he's got a little something to launch off of, and then I'm going to walk out into the middle of that field, and I want to get as far out in the middle as possible to give him as much room from side to side to pass through this area at high speed, because falcons are high-speed flyers. They don't function in the forest. They are not maneuverable at all. They're not good at changing directions at the last second. So although they're extremely effective in open areas, they can't really perform or function at all in forested areas where they have to avoid objects when they're flying at high speed. So I want to give them as much room as possible. And once I get out there, I'm going to pull this lure out of my bag. Hence the term lure flying. I'm basically going to encourage him to chase this, and it's basically a dummy bird because primarily falcons are bird eaters in the wild. There are always exceptions, but for the most part they're specialized bird eaters. And so we have a bird lure. Now, I know this doesn't look much like a bird. What he does know, and what is important to him, is that when he chases this and catches it, he gets his meal for the day. The ability to dart and change direction and catch those small birds. One, two, three.
Yeah! Woo!
He's eating some chicken that was tied to the lure.
Oh.
There's always a reward on the lure. Basically, because when he chases the lure, he's not doing it for fun. He's doing it for food. No different in the wild. They don't just fly around. They don't just fly around burning a tremendous amount of energy and killing birds in the wild for fun. They do it for food. So it's just.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Thank you, Jen.
Yay! Thank you guys. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Daredevil.
How often does he fly Indy? Like that's something you seem to.
I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I've only had a falcon crash into me once.
Good.
And it was because it was 30, 40 mile an hour winds in the middle of February. It was about 10 degrees out. And he got caught in a crosswind at the last second. That was no fun for either of us.
What kind of birds does he like to eat?
Well, right now he's eating chicken in captivity. He eats day-old chicken and quail and some rodents for variety. But in the wild, basically a bird's going to catch anything they can. They're all opportunists.